Belinda and Tori are going to do the water today. So we've got 4 big jugs. They're marked water and sports drink. The water is pretty straightforward. You just fill them up with from the hose in the back. And we have 4 of these tubs. Tori, you take one. And you're going to fill it up about halfway with water, then put the jug in, and then fill it the rest of the way up. That way, when you put the cap on, the water doesn't overflow all over the clubhouse. Over here on the wall is this wand. It's not the toilet brush. This is used to keep the sports drink diluted. So we're going to use this only in the sports drink. And the trick to doing it is to put the powder in the tub, put in enough water to get the powder to begin to dissolve. Once it's all dissolved, then you can put the frozen jug into the tub and then continue to fill it with water. Again, so that it doesn't overflow. It's here. So Belinda's doing the 2 waters now. Those are the orange jugs. And as you can see, she's got this so that the frozen jug here allows for the water to get almost to the top so it doesn't overflow. And she's just about done with this one. And then Tori, if you will put the lids, they just press on. You want to grab us 2 lids?
Yes.
These lids just press down. You don't screw them around or anything like that. Notice that that's the reason why you don't want to go too high to the top. No, we're fine there because this is just water. But now you know. There you go. So now these 2, the water is ready to go. What you want to do now is get an older man with heart disease to lug these into the back of a car while everybody else just stands around and does nothing. There you go. Got it. That was lovely. On top of the refrigerator, you'll find our containers of sports drink. And so there's a trick to this. You can measure all this out. That's a 5-gallon jug. Or, most of the people do is, this takes about a half a can of this. So if you want to eyeball it, just pour the stuff in. You hang on to this. About half a can of this does the job. See that? Got about a half a can in there. And what happens is, some people come back and say, gee, the water, the sports drink was delicious today. Some people come back and say, it was too weak, or there was too much, it was too thick. It doesn't matter. They're lucky that they got it done. The hell with them. All right, now, put the ice jug in here, and let's hope that Belinda doesn't put so much water in that it all overflows. It's okay if it overflows when it's the water, not okay when it overflows if it's Gatorade, because then you got Gatorade all over the floor. I'm stirring up all this powder until I'm absolutely sure that it's no more powder or no more crystal. It's totally diluted, right? And I think that ought to do it just fine. You want to put the frozen jug in there? And this time we're going to be real careful how far up we go. In the summertime, these things get all consumed, so you want to make sure you get it full, but not so much full that it overflows.
Just to that line?
That ought to do it.
Okay.
What is this?
It's a scoop that you poured in.
I did?
Right?
It was me? I made an error? Don't spread that around. Okay. Do you want to dump? Where's the other half of that can? You're all morning.
I won't put the scoop in.
Are you blaming me? I thought it was you
Maybe.
that put the scoop in there. Here. You can sort of tell when it's all, there's no resistance after it all melts, dissolves. And now, you think she'll know to go get that frozen?
Oh, I give her a hint.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, just rinse it off. See how we did this time. Perfect. Okay, now Joe Lucioni here is going to show you how strong he is, that he can pick one of these things up all by himself and take it into the truck.
I feel like that, I'll kill him.
Oh! That's right. You just stand there all morning while. Over here on the counter are the containers that hold the cups. Don't forget them, because it's awkward for the runners to drink. All right, so double check to make sure that there's enough cups in the containers. There's more of them down below if they need to be filled, right? So these are pretty easy to carry. I'll take these to the truck. All right, here's the deal. We've just put these at the first water stop. It's about 10 minutes to 6 right now. During the summer, our runs start at 7, and you don't have to have the water and sports drink out there until 7, but it's a nice gesture if you can get it out there as quickly as possible, because in the summer, people get out early. We're putting this, here's the sleeve where the cups go, right there.
Okay. Oh, they go over there.
Yeah, they go right on the side. You'll see a collar and a sleeve, a kind of tongue and groove for the cups. So we're all set here. One reminder, when we come back and pick these up later, we will dump any excess liquid out here as opposed to having to lug things all the way back to the club, all right? When you get back to the clubhouse, we won't film this, but you go in the back, you take all of the 4 things, and you rinse them out with a little bit of dishwasher liquid that you'll find at the clubhouse, so that they get a good rinse and a good scrubbing, and wipe them dry with paper towels, put them upside down back on the table where they came from. Double check that we got enough cups before you put them away, and that's it. Oh, rinse off the ice jugs, the frozen jugs, before you put them back into the freezer for obvious reasons. Some of them Gatorade on them. So everything gets cleaned and rinsed off and put away, okay? So here we are at the water stop number 2. We're just putting the cups out. Just one reminder, this is Belinda and Tori Warner. They're doing the water for the very first time, and they weren't sure exactly how it works. If you want to do it for the first time, put on the bulletin board. You're going to go out and do it for the first time, and you'd love to have somebody walk you through. Somebody from the club will come with you and walk you through the whole thing. They did a wonderful job without much help from us.
Very good. Yes.